All right, guys, so a quick video today. It's a small case study on exactly how I was able to bring a client recently over $1.65 million in opportunity value in a little bit under 3 months. Granted, there was some time learning the industry and the market out here where I was working with the client before we got those results. However, there were a few principles and key techniques that I employed that made it super effective and multiplied my efforts at least 5x or 10x in literally a matter of minutes and led to a lot of the momentum that we saw and the opportunities coming our way. Really, it comes down to marketing. Kind of realize that everything in life is marketing and sales, whether you're trying to negotiate for a better position at work or convince somebody that you have the services that they need for their business. So I know that the Precision Sales Studio's website and Instagram page and now the YouTube channel show a lot of pretty fancy and complicated automations. However, this is a really simple series of methods and tools that you can immediately implement for free in your business to go ahead and start scaling your marketing efforts and increase your sales opportunities. So over here on the left side of the screen, we'll go over first the ad copy that I found to be most effective when reaching out to people. So if you think of automations and automated intelligence essentially as a way to augment your capabilities but not replace your capabilities, it'll end up being a lot more effective. So it's all got to come from an organic place. Your writing style, your tone of voice, you're really just batching your work ahead of time and then employing it en masse all at once. So I've got different criteria here for the different types of leads. We'll just go over the cold email first outreach for a prospect. So I noticed you've got some space up for a lease not too far up the road from us. Do you have any tenants yet? And if so, are they going to be in need of significant remodel or renovation before they move? Currently, we're wrapping up some restaurant work and looking to add a few local projects to the docket moving into the new year. Hope all is well and looking forward to hearing back. Thanks, signed. So what I did here is I established that we are in the area, so there's some sort of nexus or connection to the person we're reaching out to. We're not a complete stranger, we are local to them. From there, I asked if they have any tenants or upcoming work. I'm acknowledging that they're going to possibly need improvements on behalf of their client and that we can serve that need. And then I'm establishing in the second paragraph that we're currently wrapping up work already. So we've got other people that want us, so they should also want to work with us. And then I've established in just a few words here some urgency and demand in that we're looking to take a few projects for the new year. So we're showing that we don't have bandwidth to take on 15, 20, 30 projects. We're looking on to take on maybe a handful. So we create that demand, we create the urgency, we show that we're already in demand by other people with the statement here that we're already doing some of that work, and then a respectful sign off. That's the first email in the sequence. There's a whole science behind cold email and email copywriting. You can look up a lot of great YouTube videos on this, but from there you'd want to follow up usually either every 3 or 7 days. Sometimes there's a longer sales cycle with commercial construction work, for example. The sales cycle can be a few months at a time. So following up and touching base is really what you're looking to do kind of periodically throughout that sales cycle, at least 2, 3, 4 times, just to make sure you're staying in sync with your prospect or your client. All right, so how do you reach out to a lot of people really quickly? You're going to use something called Mail Merge. It is an extension that you can add to your Google account. So the fun thing is if you go log in on another computer and you're using the spreadsheet that you've already got Mail Merge hooked up to, you will still have access to Mail Merge and can continue doing your thing. So what we do with Mail Merge is we have a spreadsheet that requires an email address for an email to get sent to, and then usually it likes having a first name or a last name, but really the email address is the required bit of information here, and then it's also going to have an email sent column so that I can plug in a date, possibly a date and time, depending on how you have it set up for when the emails were sent. Over here in this highlighted box is the subject line for the email draft that Mail Merge will fill in with the information on this row. So right now we've got our email address, our company name, company website, just good info to have in your customer relations spreadsheet. And then I have a video link for a sales video, which is just a fun thing to add. If we look at our draft emails, you're going to title the draft email with the same title that you're going to plug into MailMerge when you're ready to send. And then you use these double curly brackets to highlight the variables that will be changed. So companies is the variable companies. So the variable names are these first headers. And then niche is the other variable I have in here. So niche is sales and marketing. Now if I wanted that to be name, so like hey first name, it would be hey first name. And it's got to be exact. So case sensitive formatting, the whole thing has to look exactly like the variable in the header for your spreadsheet. And we've got our ad copy here. So found you on Google when I was looking for competitors in whatever market. We're taking on some clients. Recently, we did X, Y, and Z, and then some sort of call to action. So the format's going to be relatively similar for a lot of these. Emails should be pretty short, very succinct. Every word counts. I like to draft each email at least 2 or 3 times and make them shorter and more punchy. So once we have the email good to go, we have our list all set. Then we're going to copy the title for the email draft that we want to use. And we'll go to MailMerge, hit send mail. It'll run the script. If it's the first time running your script, you might have to click allow in a pop-up over here with Google asking for permission to use it. We'll put in our title and then hit OK. What that's going to do is it's going to send an email to all of the recipients that don't have this column filled up with a timestamp or a date stamp for an email already being sent. So you prevent double sending. We'll hit OK. MailMerge is now running. We'll see this update here. Great. And we've sent an email to these 2 email addresses. We go and we check our inbox. We have an email from our spreadsheet saying, hey, found y'all on Google when I was doing competitor research for digital marketing agencies, which is what we had plugged in on the spreadsheet. And then the rest of the information. So that's how you can quickly send an email to one person, 50 people, 100 people. The limit on here, I believe, is 500 per day. If you're running a non-business Gmail account, you should probably stick to only doing 15, maybe 20 a day. Make sure that they're valid email addresses. There's a whole science behind warming up your inboxes. If you're using a business G Suite, you can probably get away with doing closer to 100. I've typically found that between 30 and 100 emails per day was working from a pre-established business inbox. So the real fun part, how do you use ChatGPT and Google to get all of these leads for free? So instead of purchasing an expensive lead list, you can get a lot of leads simply by going to Google, typing in, let's say we want to target realtors in San Antonio, Texas, and we want to get their Gmail. We are going to put in quotation marks Gmail so that the Google search finds exactly results that have at gmail.com. And then we're going to do San Antonio as the other variable that we want absolutely met. So all the results have to have San Antonio and at gmail.com. Best part is we're going to go into ChatGPT. You don't need to pay for it. You can use the free version for this. We're going to use this prompt right here that says put into tabular format the company email and website URL from the following. You'll go to your Google page. You'll hit Control-All, Control-C, copy the whole page, paste it into your ChatGPT, and let the magic happen. And now it is formatting for you a lead list with the company name, the email, and the website URL. You can ask it to look for first names, last names as well. I like to just use this prompt to get a lot of my emails. We'll scroll down and we'll copy more of the search results, and we'll say do the same for the following. So I found that with ChatGPT, after a while, sometimes the prompts have to be reapplied to make sure that it gets formatted correctly. Ensure that you put output in a tabular format so that you get the same Excel style output, and you're off to the races. So if you'd like a custom system built that's a little bit more advanced than this, that uses or automations in make.com, I build systems that can do all of this work in the background every day for you, and all you have to do is wake up during your morning coffee and check your outbox with emails that are ready to send based on your customer lead list. Also build autoresponders using AI to mimic your tone of voice in writing and send email responses requesting that prospects get set up with your booking link, so you've got meetings ready to go and you don't have to rely on an assistant to do that for you. There are a lot of really cool things that you can do with it, but primarily this is what we specialize in. But this is a great free way to go ahead and just 5x, 10x your efforts almost instantly and at zero cost up front. All right. If you've got comments, questions, concerns, put them in the comments below. And if you're interested in having us take a look at your business and build something for you custom, go ahead and head to our website, www.precisionsalesstudios.com, where you can click on our booking link button and get set up on our calendar, or go ahead and drop a comment saying that you're interested in our stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope you all have a good day. Thanks.